You know, it was absolutely glorious. I can't do anything until I've got the nails off, so I've got to do that first. We're just going to pretend that I don't have all this texture on my top lip here. That's not real. Maybe I should put the clown filter on or something. I would do that if I knew how. I obviously don't. So yes, we had a fabulous day at the premiere today. I might just keep this one just for those really stubborn bogies, you know. I'll give you a wave when I get to the bridge, as they say. Synth Henry says, what's the plan for the evening? Plan for the evening is wire brush myself until I don't look like this anymore. And then I'm going to get into bed and cuddle my cats and eat a Chinese takeaway. Because that is the glamorous life of a drag queen. Let me see if I can do this without pulling my hair off. Here we go. Gorgeous. I'm afraid the illusion is about to be lost. I'm going to take my gorgeous hair hat off. She's actually a bald old man. Surprise, surprise. But yes, it was fabulous. It was so fun. Dotting around with those daft women. And we saw the first episode, and you are in for a treat. Very weird seeing myself, because it was like nearly 9 months ago. So, and a lot's sort of changed in the last 9 months in my life and in the world. So that was very interesting to see. I'm going to peel this off now. Coconut oil, my very favourite. Let's just melt it until it disappears. Alana says, what's your cat called? I've got 2 little cats. One of them's called Vanta, because she's black. And like so black that when you try to take a picture of her, she just looks like a shadow. And the other one is little Wendy Carlos, who's named after the amazing trans woman that invented the synthesizer. Not that she's into electronic music, just lovely little woman. Oh, I always think it's absolutely ridiculous that it's like 2.5 hours to get it on, and within 30 seconds of covering yourself in coconut oil, it's over. Oh, I want news from the outside world, because I've been living in like a cloud cuckoo land today. We were on a double-decker bus. We were on a double-decker bus getting driven all around London, which was lovely. And we were supposed to be doing like socials, supposed to be doing Instagram and stuff, but I had nails on and I was having too much fun, and I didn't even take a single photograph the whole time we were on the bus, so you'll just have to believe us. Charlotte off of Geordie Shore, she was there. She's a right laugh, getting us all to sing Wheels on the Bus. And yeah, it was glorious. What's this? Hope you're doing some viewing parties up north. I am doing some viewing parties up north. I've got one in Newcastle, and where else am I going? I can't remember. It's all happening so fast. I was living a very quiet life until about 2 weeks ago, when me, dressed as a giant Quality Street, went out onto the internet. Pixie, we had a gorgeous day. Thank you very much. It was really, really wonderful. And it's lovely to join the family. What a strange family it is, but I'm very happy to be here. Yeah, I'm so tired. I was sewing last night. I was trying to make an outfit for today, because I wanted something real special for today, And I was behind schedule, classic, last minute Lucy, and it got to about 2 a.m. and I realised I just wasn't going to get it finished. And then I remembered I had this bright orange ball gown in the cupboard that I've never worn. So, and I'm glad I got to wear it. I have destroyed it, walking through central London in it. I have absolutely covered it in stains, and my heel went through it once. But, who cares? That's the glamorous life of a sausage lady, That's what happens. But yeah, I feel like I've been on a flight back from Australia or something. I've got absolutely no concept. What is it? 6 p.m. Yeah, might as well be 6 a.m. Absolutely no idea. But yeah, it's hard because I want to tell you about what we saw, but obviously it's spoilers and I can't tell you anything at all. But I can tell you that Michelle was there today and she was sporting the bob, the famous bob. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I've never really done a live before. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, but someone told me it's good for your Instagram if you do it. And I'm at home on my own. I've had a glass of wine, so anything to stop me reminding myself that I'm an actual human being. Drag Races 19 says, what can we expect in the episode? Someone gets murdered about 10 minutes in, and Banksy turns into a wolf when the full moon comes out. That's an interesting turn of events in there. Vicky Vivacious and Michael Maruli have a thumb war, and then one of them gets eliminated based on the results of the thumb war. I won't tell you who. Tamara Thomas spontaneously combusts just before we get judged on the main stage. That's a wonderful time. I shouldn't give all these spoilers out. Erified, you have to live. You have to live and you have to live. I mean, I'm trying. What is it? Don't forget stage diving on RuPaul. That's the main part. Yeah, yes. I do launch myself from the main stage at RuPaul like some sort of Russian missile. You shouldn't really quite know how to take it, but I feel like we learnt a lot about each other in the process. How was the press launch? You looked incredible. Thank you. I honestly felt like I looked incredible. Sometimes, I don't know, people out there that do drag, sometimes you put it on and you're like, yes, this is serviceable. I can go to work like this. I can go and sing me stupid songs and tell some jokes and this is fine. And then other days you put it on and you just feel like the most beautiful woman in the world. And that was today. Which is why it's always such a horrible bounce back down to earth when you reveal the Eggman hiding underneath. But yeah, it was amazing. Make sure you tune in to your telly box, 28th of the month, Thursday night, BBC 3, 9 p.m, to see all the dolls out for the time of their lives. It's been wonderful. Ginger, do you know what Be Real is? If not, I'm absolutely showing you how to use it when I next see you. I think you already know the answer to that. Be Real, that sounds like a commercial radio station based in Middlesbrough. But I'm guessing that's not what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this asymmetrical chest hair now that I've got. Now that I just shaved this one section for a little peekaboo shoulder. Do I leave it? Do I do the opposite side as well? So I'm just left with like a pyramid scheme of chest hair. Is that an option? Is that what we do? I can't shave the whole thing because it gets too sore. I'm just a delicate flower. I can't do it like that. Saw Miss Naomi Carter today for the first time in a while. I haven't seen her for a while because she doesn't live down here, and that was absolutely glorious. And her mum was there, and Kate Butcher's mum. It was just fab, absolutely fab. You could be Tarzan. I think I'm more the gorilla. Did he have a little sidekick that was a gorilla? Or am I getting that confused with Danny DeVito? I don't know. You've got the chest version of Hungry's shaved head triangle. Yes, that's what it is. It's high fashion. It's a high fashion choice. That's what I've done. I used to, years ago. This was before you could get like good lace front wigs. That's how long I've been doing drag. Before you could get good lace front wigs that were like quite cheap. They always had these really small hairlines because they were made for like small people with small heads, i.e. women. And then I used to shave just the sides. This was before I'd gone bald. I used to shave just the sides with a razor, and I would always be in so much of a hurry that I only ever did it to like here. So I would have full hair on the top and then short hair around the back, and then these two shaved sides, like someone had put electrodes on me to try and like bring my brain back to life or something. I'm glad those days are behind me. That wasn't a very fun time. Especially going into a hairdresser's, trying to explain to them, trying to make up some kind of fib as to why you look like that. Oh yeah, I was working on a show, and because you don't want to say, actually, I'm a full-time cross-dresser. This is why I've shaved my head. Aren't I a loon? That's not what you want to do. Thrilled to see you on RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Loved watching you in Wakey. Oh, hello, Wakey crew out there. I love all of you. During lockdown, you was some helpful and fun relief during such a difficult time. You know what? The thing about Wakey, people that don't know about Wakey, it was a breakfast show that I used to present and write. That was on a little app, and it was all about how to have good mental health, and it just so happened that there was the pandemic in the middle of us doing it, and it kind of all worked out quite well in the end. But I think the truth is it actually helped me with my mental health just as much as it did the people out there watching it, because it gave me something to focus on. So I've got a very special place in my heart for Wakey and what it did for me. Would you ever do a UK season 5 tour? I hope so. I hope there's going to be one. I'll turn up anywhere. I'll turn up anywhere with a bright light and a loud microphone. I'll be there. I thought you meant Wakefield. Yes, the people of Wakefield. The people of Wakefield maybe were a little bit annoyed that the name Wakey was repurposed for our breakfast show, but I think we managed to scoop quite a lot of them up at the same time. Oh. Right, I'm almost a human again. I've been looking at getting my eyebrows microbladed on, like pretend ones. But then that's scary, isn't it? Because it's basically a tattoo. And if it doesn't look good, then I've got like scary tattoos on my face. You know what I mean? Like if you draw an eyebrow on it, it looks bad. It doesn't matter because you wipe it off later on and you never see it again. But if you get it like tattooed on, anybody out there a microblading expert? I want some information from you, please, because I don't know if I can be an egg all the time. I normally wear glasses all the time, so you can't really tell. But yeah. I'll definitely come and see you at the Newcastle viewing party. I need an excuse to go back. No one ever needs an excuse to go back to Newcastle. It's a fabulous place where hopes and dreams are made and drag queens are born. Oh. I might sleep for 9 days now, which would be nice because I'll wake up when it's time for it to come out. Erified, be my guinea pig. Why are you starting doing microblading? Of all the people I know in my life, I don't think you're the person that I would ask to tattoo my face. I'm sorry. Of all the people I know in my life, I think you might be at the bottom of that list, including, I think my cats would even be above you in that list, Cola. I'm sorry. Matthew Walker, Sunderland, on the other hand, crying. Listen, I'll not have the Sunderland slander. We're not doing this. We're not Northeast separatists. All of the Northeast has its own wonderful things about it. Just Sunderland doesn't have that many, that's all. So happy to see some County Durham representation on Drag Race. Me too. It's about time, isn't it? It's been so nice, all the people from County Durham sending me messages and comments and stuff about being on the show. That's been really, really nice, because I'm very proud to come from there. And it's a place that I love, obviously, because that's where all my family are, and it's where I grew up, and I was very, very happy there. So there's a lot of Northeast representation this year. You've got me and Michael and Tamara. I think we've basically got much of the Northeast covered. So if you're in any way a little bit northern, I think you're going to have a fun time this year watching Drag Race. What's your fave Steps song? It's got to be the one with Michelle in it. Don't ask us to name it or sing it, because I couldn't, but I feel like on a technicality it's got to be the one with Michelle in it. I don't think I've ever actually really listened to Steps. Have I? Yeah, I must have, like School Disco, years and years and years ago. The UK is the best franchise. Yes, I agree. Doesn't get any better than UK drag. I'm trying to think if there's anything funny that happened today that I can tell you about. They put some. We were doing this thing on the double-decker bus. We were on like a double-decker bus driving all over London. We had a couple of like photo shoots here and there, and they gave us like afternoon tea style thing on the bus, and I think it was supposed to be just for show, but I ate a lot. I've had about 15 smoked salmon sandwiches today. And I was mind sweeping, basically. Everyone would get off the bus to go and have the photo taken, and I'd just have a little trek up and down the aisles of the bus and see what cakes were left. And now I'm going to order myself a takeaway because I'm allowed, according to me. Oh, my Lord. So, yeah, tell me who you're rooting for based on Meet the Queens. I mean, it's kind of hard to decide, isn't it, based on Meet the Queens, because we've only got like a few minutes each, so there's only so much you can tell from that. And it's been very funny seeing people have all sorts of terrible opinions about what I wore for Meet the Queens. I've been absolutely roasted for it, actually. And I don't disagree. It's not my favourite look I've ever done. But what can you do? You can only wear what you brought in your suitcase, can't you? So, you know. But I might try and do some sort of redo of that situation anyway, because I think I've actually lost the trousers, and they were the worst part of the whole thing anyway. Anyway, I'm getting in the shower now because I stink. There's a few more questions here. I'm Team Vicky, as I've known her for years, but loving all the queens. Oh, bless you. That must be tough. Obviously, we're rooting for you. Correct answer. Thank you. Someone's got to. I've got to root for all the Northeast girls, including you. Oh, thank you. You with the purple quality street. Everyone knows that's the best one. Everyone knows that's the best one. Everyone knows. It's got nuts in it, caramel, and it's an actual mouthful. It's the only quality street that is a full mouthful, and I put that in high regard. Team Britain's booziest trifle. If you didn't want to be roasted, why did you wear purple baking foil? Listen, right? I was dressing up as a quality street, as I have done for the last 15 years of my drag career. I think I've been a quality street more times than I've been anything else. And sometimes you want to look like an oven-ready chicken from the land of Oz or whatever, you know. And that's why I've been roasted, I guess. All right, I'm getting in the shower now because I'm tired and my face hurts. But yeah, set your telly box to watch us. All right, love you. Bye.